Soccer player roles and positions. Each team has 11 players on a field. This includes 10 outfielders and a goalkeeper. The most common setup is known as the 4-4-2. This has 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 2 forwards. Each position has a specific area of the field that they cover. Goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is allowed to touch the ball with their hands while they're in the goal box. The goalie can't touch the ball if they're outside of their goal area. The goalie's role is to keep the ball from making it into the net. Goalkeepers are responsible for blocking the ball during penalty kicks and getting the ball out of the area of the goal. They often use a drop kick to get the ball as far away from their own goal as possible. Forwards. Forwards are also known as strikers. Forwards' main objective is to score a goal. Center forward. The center forward is also known as the main striker. Their main objective is to score goals. Second striker. Second striker is also known as a support striker. Their main duty is to make passes through openings to create shots for center forwards, as well as score goals themselves. Winger. Winger forwards can play on either the right or the left side of the field near the touchlines. Their objective is to quickly dribble past their opposing fullbacks and pass the ball to a striker. Midfielders. Midfielders spend a lot of time playing different roles in a game. This is a very important position because they typically need to be good at defense and offense. Midfield's main duties include 1. Assisting the defense in making sure the opposing team doesn't get anywhere near their goal. 2. Getting the ball passed up to the forwards for them to score a goal. 3. Making their way to the opposing team's goals and scoring if the opportunity arises. Center midfield. This position offers dual support and offensive plays, as well as attempting to get the ball back when on defense. Since they are placed in the center of the field, they have the most control over the flow of a match and have the best view of the action on both ends of the field. Defensive midfield. These midfielders are placed in front of defenders for extra protection. They typically lay back when their team goes on the attack. Their main objective is to tackle opposing players and potentially drive them out to the sides. They can also cover other defenders and midfielders if they're up supporting the offense. Attacking midfield. This is a primarily offensive role that is placed between the center midfield and the forwards. This role can be divided into the left, right, or central midfield. Their main duty is to create opportunities for strikers by finding passes that can cut through the defense of the opposition. Wide midfield. This position plays in the left or right midfields. They are very similar to wingers. Their main role is to offer protection out on the flanks of the field and as well support offensive plays. Now let's talk about defenders. Defenders do everything they can to make sure the ball does not get past them. If there is not a sweeper in play, defenders are the last position the opposing team will encounter on their way to scoring a goal besides the goalkeeper. This position typically starts the game close to their own goal box. During the game, they can typically be found anywhere on their team's half of the field. This is between their goal line and the midfield line. Defenders are often expected to perform throw-ins, goal kicks, and corner kicks on their own side of the field. Center back. The job of this position, also known as the central defender, is to stop players such as the opposing striker from shooting on the goal. It is common to see 2 center backs play on the pitch. They can either cover a specific portion of the field or cover a specific player. Sweeper. Sweepers are not always a position that is utilized. Sometimes a coach will use 4 defenders instead of including a sweeper. However, when one is used on the field, they can be an essential player to assist the goalkeeper. Sweepers can be the last defensive measure before the ball reaches a goalkeeper. The position usually starts behind the defenders and in front of the goalie. They don't typically go past the midfield line and can go as far back as their own goal line. They will often cover the entire field from left to right whenever extra assistance is needed. A sweeper will often take goal kicks or corner kicks. They can also be expected to perform throw-ins when the opposing team kicks the ball out of bounds. This is the only time a player other than the goalie, can touch the ball with their hands. Fullback. This position can be divided into a left or right back. They are positioned on either side of the center back. They defend against opposing wingers in the flanks, who try to drive the ball past them or pass to another attacker. They do not traditionally support attacking plays. Wing back. These are defenders who are more involved in offensive plays. They typically cover more width on the field, especially if the team lacks traditional wingers. They usually support the midfield when on the attack. This position usually covers the opposing wingbacks when on defense. To watch complete rules of soccer, please click the link in the description or simply check out our channel's playlist, Soccer. If you like the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.